Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph, Ronin, and that's my main man over there, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are your 4-4 HEELZ. We'd like to welcome you to Word on the Street.
Boom. Let's start off with the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. I keep seeing online that he was scared of the grind. And I just want y'all to know, there really is no grind anymore in WWE. That shit's done, guys. They don't do house shows as often.
Yeah.
They get time off. And Will Ospreay, he's on Chris Van Fleet. This is where they talked about it.
Yeah.
In the last month, Will Ospreay was in the air, not at the airport, not going to the airport, not getting to the airport, not leaving the airport. He was just in an airplane for a week straight, like a week total. That he's flying back and forth from England to United States every week. That he's putting a grind on himself, guys.
That's the grind.
Stop, guys. Stop.
That's the grind. There's
no more grind in WWE, guys. All they do is talk about how much better it is now, and they're not on the road 300 days a year. Like WWE stars are telling y'all this, and you're still like, well, he's scared of the grind.
Mm-hmm.
The grind, there is a grind. Yes, I get that. But when you're in NXT, where are you at? You're in Orlando.
Right.
You do some shows around Florida, and sometimes you'll travel. Once a month, you'll go out. The grind is kind of over with, guys.
Yeah.
So quit saying this, man. And he took more money to spend more time with his family.
Smart.
Think about that, guys.
Smart.
You got two jobs. One job is, hey, you can work more and get paid less and see your family less, or you can get paid more, work less, and see your family more. Who the fuck is choosing the first one?
Exactly. Give that same scenario to the common man. I guarantee you they pick the latter of the two. They're not going to go with
It's
that
so
way, bro.
ridiculous, bro.
It's
ridiculous.
It's tribalism, bro. It's fucking tribalism, bro. It's stupid ass tribalism shit, bro. Yeah.
Hey, he also said he bought his dad a BBL on Chris Van Fleet.
Bro.
His
no.
Bro.
He said but I did my mom's kitchen. Did my mom? They got my dad's arse. I was like, wait, what? He said, wait, what? I guess he's trying to say house. But he said,
he didn't say ass.
No, he's trying to say.
Oh, bro, I definitely thought it was ass, bro.
He said he was trying to say house. He was trying to say house, bro. He said, I bought my dad's arse. Wait, what?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad Ospreay isn't in WWE. I don't think we would have gotten the same Ospreay we getting right now in AEW. And he even said it. He felt like his style catered more to the AEW style than WWE style.
Yeah. But now, if he goes to WWE, they're gonna let that man be Will Ospreay.
That I can see that. I can see that now. I can see that now.
For sure. He said WWE fans would be winking into a tissue if he was there right now.
Yeah. He said it would be creaming their pants.
Yeah.
If I was in WWE right now.
Good fucking shit, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
What you got, bro?
I got this right here, man. So I already hit on a little bit earlier on the recaps. But so I'm going to ask the fan base. Who do you think has the better buckshot lariat? Is it Logan Paul or is it Hangman Adam Page?
I got the answer for you. WWE fans are going to say Logan Paul. AEW fans are going to say Hangman Page. I'm going to say who did it first. Hangman Page. Yeah. You got to give it to the originator. I know he wasn't the very first person to do that move ever, but that's his signature. That's his and Logan Paul, it's not his finishing move either.
It's a transitional move into something else.
Yeah. Logan Paul also stole where the guy's on the apron and Hangman hits the bottom rope and turns and clotheslines the guy. Logan Paul does that one too.
So is Logan Paul a Hangman fan?
I think so, bro. And did you see in the chamber, Logan and CM Punk recreated the buckshot lariat into the GTS like Hangman Page and CM Punk did too.
Oh my god.
It was
bro.
Identical, bro.
Yeah.
Identical. Yeah. Now, is that flattery or is that just watch us do the same thing?
I think there's just CM Punk being petty, bro. That's CM Punk being petty, man. You know, CM Punk is a very petty dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's my guy, but he's petty as fuck, bro.
Yeah. He's fucking petty. He's fucking petty. Who do you think does it better?
Yeah, of course it's going to be Hangman. Because like I said, what I like from Hangman is the velocity and the wind up. Before he connects, after he lands, he winds up another one. Bro, come on. It's Hangman by far, man. I like Hangman's buckshot lariat.
My boy Hangman.
Yes,
boy Hangman. All right, bro. Jade and Shayna Baszler. Have you heard this drama, bro? Bro, remember when Jade tapped during that match?
Yes.
That's because Shayna had her in a real ass choke, bro.
That's why I was like, wait a minute. She just tapped. The match still going because that wasn't supposed to be the finish. Shayna Baszler had that chick hemmed up, bro. And
Jade said Shayna didn't know how to work, bro. Jade told Shayna she didn't know how to work. Wow. And that's what it all started from, bro.
And guess
Shayna
what?
said, we got a match later, bitch.
Exactly. And you know what? People backstage supported Shane.
Yeah, you have to.
Because they said Jade was the instigator.
Yeah. There was and then you see all these like tweets from back in the day, like all these women talking shit and stuff, and we didn't know it was actually shit talk. I like it, bro. I like a little real drama in there.
And speaking of which, where is Baszler, bro?
Ever since they released Sonya Deville, the PFC's been kind of off the grid.
But
you know what I mean?
They made our dream come true because we said they need to get rid of Sonya Deville and just let rock with Zoe and Baszler.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not the biggest Baszler fan in ring.
Really?
It's not for me. It's not for me.
Okay.
But I do want to see her versus Jade though.
Yeah, now
I want to see that match.
That shit.
It's gonna happen eventually.
There's money in that.
That shit. Remember, we was like, she tapped. The match should have been over.
Now we know.
The ref was like, "Oh, that bitch getting choked for real." Because the ref probably knew the drama in the back too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe they didn't.
Or maybe they didn't. But damn, bro.
Yeah.
That shit. Lights out in the ring. That would have been hilarious if we would have choked her out for real, bro.
Yeah, so I can only imagine when they got back to Gorilla, the fucking scene.
Oh, I bet it was chaos, bro.
Oh, man.
I bet it was chaos. Hey. But
Jay should be talking shit.
Do Bianca and Naomi really fuck with Jade, though? Like, on a real live basis, you think?
Hey,
because they was always back there doing them TikToks in the locker room and stuff.
But listen, remember when we dropped the new one on a couple of months ago when I said Coachman? Said that Bianca and Jade Bianca didn't really rock with Jade like that, saying that she counted as a demotion for her to be a tag team with Jade,
which it is, but
it is,
which it is,
it is. But yeah,
that shit was dope.
Speaking of people we haven't seen for a while, Camille.
Is she a free agent?
Word on the street is Camille is upset about AEW creative because she hasn't been booked for months, and it's not because she don't want to be. It's like AEW don't have anything for her. And to me, how do you don't have anything for her? So you mean to tell me Harley Cameron basically took Camille's spot for the program that they just did with Mercedes Moné?
Yeah.
Camille, that was supposed to be Camille. But they put Harley Cameron in that spot, which I'm not saying is a bad move because Harley Cameron is a star. Like, you see, she's talented as fuck. So that was they developing new stars. But man, how did you start a storyline and not continue it? Because last time we seen Camille and Mercedes, she told Mercedes off. She's like,
"Yeah,
I don't need you. You need me more than I need you." This type of shit, and walk to the back. How you not continue that storyline?
Yeah, and I saw Jim Cornette talking to her. He's like, "They need to give you a mic more. You got like a personality. Like they need to let you talk."
Whoa.
This is on like the red carpet of the movie that's coming out. You know, the women's wrestler movie. I can't remember the name right now.
Queen.
My bad.
Queen of the Ring.
Queen, yeah. Queen of the Ring, yeah. But he was like, "You're very personal, like blah blah blah. They need to like give you the mic, like let you talk." So
wow, I didn't know about that.
We'll see how that goes. We see how that goes, bro. So we got, speaking of women wrestling, word on the street, they're gonna do an Evolution 2 all women pay-per-view. How you feel about that?
Deservedly. They have more than enough talent to do it.
I honestly don't see why they don't do it once a year. I don't get it.
They should.
Just do it once a year.
They should.
Do it once a year. Or like we've been saying, have a women's Royal Rumble night and a men's Royal Rumble night.
Right.
Survivor Series War Games men's night. Survivor Series War Games women's night.
I mean,
it makes sense.
They have a loaded women's roster across the board. SmackDown, Raw, and NXT.
And AEW.
So.
And AEW.
Oh, they got it's stacked across the board.
Yeah.
Man.
Stacked everywhere.
This is
stacked.
I would dare to say this is the greatest period in women's pro wrestling history right now. We're living it. We're living in it right now. Because all companies are hitting on all cylinders with their women's wrestlers. Period.
Mm-hmm. Period. What you got, bro?
I'm going to go ahead and rock with this guy. Okay, so if y'all listen to K100, Conan, K-Dog / Disco Inferno. All right. Disco Inferno says that he thinks the scissor gimmick is ridiculous. And I implore you, and I say this to Disco, you mean to tell me in the industry where people have been hit with sledgehammers, when people have been attempted murder by getting ran over by cars, I mean, and you want to sit here and tell me that having scissors is ridiculous in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And
how about a fucking sock on your hand? How about that gimmick? What the fuck you talking about, Disco?
Listen.
Sometimes gimmicks are ridiculous. Scissors, not ridiculous.
And I'm going to tell you this to say this. I say that to say this because I'm going to go on this rant right here. Can we please, people on IWC, can we please stop taking other people's takes and passing off like it was your own? Because Disco Inferno does that shit all the time. He doesn't have a take until he hears somebody else's take. And you know who originally said that take about the scissors and shit? It was I think it was it Bully?
Maybe. You know what they missed out on though?
What?
Is trying to cut those locks off of Swerve's head.
Ooh.
Take the scissors, bro.
Oh, bro. Well, see,
that's what they for. They ain't for stabbing. Cut them shits off, bro. Well, I don't think Swerve will be down for it, but
a lot of people don't understand.
You could at least attempt it.
The scissors was symbolism. So what was going on before Ricochet used the scissors? He was getting bullied by Swerve. A bunch of toilet paper was being thrown at him, right? He was basically saying, cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit.
That's all he was doing. It was symbolism.
Yeah.
You going to throw toilet paper at me? You going to bully me? Cut the bullshit. That was it.
Yeah.
So
we had Al Snow walking a mannequin head around using it as a weapon. Stop. There's dumb gimmicks, guys. You know?
It's pro wrestling.
There's dumb gimmicks.
It's pro wrestling. Yeah. So, Disco, and for you to be in the industry and to say some dumb shit like that, bro, now you're just a hater for AEW.
You were a fucking disco dancer, bro. That gimmick would not work today at all. That would get laughed off the stage.
I don't know. I think if the right person does it, I think it still works, bro. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, Pretty Deadly's close.
There you go.
Pretty Deadly's close.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I do love this from Pretty Deadly when they go, yes, boy. Like the little, that shit's funny, bro. That's just funny.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. And actually on the show, no, I'm sorry. You know who Disco got that take from?
Who was it?
Vince Russo.
Oh, the boy Vinny Roo.
The same guy who said he's not going to watch pro wrestling anymore because it's childish. It's for children.
Did you see someone's comment, bro?
What?
He said he going to not watch and he's going to stop watching this year until it's next year. And then he says, I'm going to stop watching it this year. And he just keeps going just to stay relevant. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, nah, bro. But that goes for Disco and anybody else out there. See, one thing about the Full HEELZ podcast, we keep it 100 and we keep it original.
Yeah.
We
talk shit on both companies and we praise both companies.
And
equally.
Our takes are original. We don't take anybody else's shit. You understand?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, every time we finish recording the show, every Thursday we record. Every time we finish, we text
by like
each other.
Saturday or Sunday, I start hearing my takes everywhere. It's crazy.
Hey, listen, there's news that comes out after we record the show.
There's news probably breaking right now.
We don't even know it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's keep it original. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Disco, you taking takes from Vince Russo? Stop it. Stop it. So the scissors gimmick with Swerve and Ricochet is not dumb to me. I understand it.
Yeah.
It's there to. It's like, we would expect me to believe they're trying to kill somebody. Who said anything about killing people? It's meant to puncture. It's meant to scar you up. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant to kill anybody. There's no killing in pro wrestling. That's the number one rule. It's like Batman. You don't kill. Come on.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Remember when Vince in the Vince documentary was like, "Oh no, we never had like gun violence," and then they cut to Brian Pillman pointing a gun at someone, bro. That shit was so funny.
What am I going to say? Pillman 316 says, "I'm gonna shoot your ass." That shit was crazy, bro. I like that shit, bro.
Bro, I don't know if you've seen this, bro. Eric Bischoff quote, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I started reading the quote. I was like, "He's giving praise to AEW." But let me read this quote to you, bro. He's talking about people comparing WWE and AEW, like we say all the time.
Right.
Even though we kind of compare, you shouldn't compare all the time. He said AEW is doing AEW things. WWE is doing WWE things. And they're doing their respective things in their respective universes. Perfectly okay with what he's saying right now, right? They're not in the same universe. Why would you compare them? Again, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is where he's going to lose you. Why would you compare a T-bone steak to, 6 ounces of yogurt? His co-host was even like, bro, I agree with the first part of that, but the last part is a little ridiculous, bro.
That is... Yo,
Eric Bischoff got us, and then he yanked it from us,
right from us, man. Hey, man.
I was like, good heel move, bro. Good heel move, fucking Eric Bischoff. Great fucking heel move, bro.
Sleight of hand. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like someone's been listening to the Full HEELZ podcast, bro. Because we literally were just talking about that shit a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
How you
leave him alone. Because all Eric Bischoff did was compare him.
That's it.
That was his whole shtick. was comparing them.
That was it.
And how WWE's better. Blah, blah, blah. That shit was hilarious. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yep.
Too funny, bro. Too funny.
Eric Bischoff. Here we go again.
Fucking funny.
There he fucking go, bro.
What do you like? Eric Bischoff said he's not paid by WWE, and I kind of believe that. How Sam Roberts is kind of turning into like that Bubba Ray. Like they're just too like you can't give no credit to AEW, man.
None.
You can't give none. Well, let me correct. Sam Roberts does give credit to AEW. But I feel like Sam Roberts is more sometimes WWE gives him information that none of us know that he can then predict on his podcast. Because sometimes I'm like, dude, you are him predicting Jey Uso to win the Royal Rumble. Yep. I'm like, bro, nobody saw that one coming, bro. And it's just like, he did. And now his Monday morning podcast is now a WWE podcast.
See?
It's called the Raw Recap.
See?
Yeah.
See, look, so it's WWE planting the seeds. You understand what I'm saying? Sam Roberts has been on WWE payroll. He used to do their pre-shows for the PLEs. Remember that? He was part of the panel.
Yeah, so he still does it. He does a lot of he does the Raw after show. Now they turn it into like the Raw Recap podcast kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
So he does it. He is on a payroll. Just like Bully Ray is on a payroll. You're getting a check from WWE for LFG. You're on their payroll, my guy.
Yeah.
There is no way that you're going to bash.
But Busted Open isn't on the payroll. That's what they say.
But check this out, man. It's like this. I could be working for someone, have my own thing, but if I get my main check from doing this for this company.
You're going to lean that way.
I'm going to lean
that way. Yeah.
But for Bully Ray to sit here and say that he thought the Kyle Fletcher and Ospreay match wasn't good.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
insane. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Crazy.
I don't get it.
Talk and then sit here and praise the fucking shit out of the Punk and Rollins match, like, and by saying it was the greatest steel cage match you ever seen.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
You like
it's
them
crazy.
Checks. We all do.
Yeah.
You like them checks.
What you got, bro?
Oh shit, that was it. That was only I only had five.
All right. So I got a question for you. What is AEW's biggest fumble?
Biggest fumble.
I'm gonna say it's CM Punk.
Biggest fumble with talent.
Losing CM Punk was AEW's biggest fumble, I think.
I got two, one B and one A. It's letting Cody walk and losing CM Punk. Losing Cody was big, bro. Because Cody
was big because he started the motherfucker. He was the main guy.
Well, that and he was actually a backstage producer.
Yeah,
he was helping craft these shows that we saw. So that's why we saw a dip off of the show quality once Cody left.
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about it like that. That's great. Well, I can't wait until we get like a tell-all of what really went down.
I can't wait.
I'm excited for that, and I can't believe it hasn't happened yet. But Cody's an honorable dude, though. You know, he don't want to take down another company, especially. I'm sure he still has pride in AEW.
Of course,
his friends are there.
Of course, bro. I'm telling you, he's sooner than later. Before that man retires, he'll make his way back to AEW. I promise you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Bro. No way.
Once he accomplishes everything he does in WWE, what is it left to do?
Yeah.
That's one thing he hasn't done. Is become AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Because he never wanted to.
But so
he never wanted to.
It doesn't mean he don't want to now. Because this time when he comes back, he won't be an EVP. He'll be a talent.
Yeah. He'll be good. Man, that would be a huge pop, too. Even
bro.
Huge pop back. Huge pop there, bro. Pop.
Man, we talking about popcorn all of a sudden now. You know what I'm saying? Look.
If there was ever a time for WWE to let one person go do one show, it would be for Cody to go do a match in AEW.
Yeah.
Just let him do it, bro. Just let him do it one time. We want to see it.
Sold out.
And not this year, obviously, later. When Cody tapers off from being the huge face in WWE, when that kind of slows down, let him do it.
Okay.
Let him do it.
I got one for you and for the community. If Cody Rhodes goes back to AEW, who is his first opponent?
Who was his biggest rival in AEW? See, I didn't watch AEW when Code was there, so I don't know the history of that.
His biggest rival up to that point was MJF.
Yeah, they had a good one. And CM Punk, which, I mean, they had a good rivalry. They didn't do nothing?
They didn't do shit.
I thought they didn't have promos or nothing a little bit?
He dropped CM Punk's name in a promo. They didn't do anything together. They didn't even do a face-off. They didn't even do nothing.
I mean, Will Ospreay versus Cody would be pretty dope. Yep. Will Ospreay with anyone's going to be dope. Hate to say it. Man can make a broomstick look good, fellas.
Is Since you said that, and because it put me in mind, because who said that about Shawn Michaels? Ric Flair said Shawn Michaels can have a match with a broomstick and make that shit look good. Is Will Ospreay's this generation Shawn Michaels between them?
Yeah. It's either him or AJ.
Can you put anybody in the ring with Will Ospreay and make them motherfuckers look good?
I mean, will they look good next to Will Ospreay? Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Will anyone look better than Will Ospreay?
No. That's the question. I'm saying you can take anybody and Will Ospreay will make them look good in that.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
There's only two people in the industry who can do that right now. You already said them both too. Will Ospreay and AJ Styles.
Yeah, AJ Styles. Yeah.
So I actually
100%.
What do you think about AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay match?
That's the one to see then.
That's the one to see. That's the one to
That's the one to see. You better hurry up too. AJ getting older.
Yeah.
Now what's WWE's biggest fumble?
Shit, Swerve.
That's what I said, bro. Swerve or Tony.
Oh my.
Tony Storm.
Oh, I gotta take
Tony
it back.
Storm was there.
Take it back. Give me Tony.
See, I'm gonna go with Swerve. I'm gonna go with Swerve because I don't know if they would let Tony Storm do Timeless in WWE.
Why not?
I just don't know if they would give her maybe with Triple H right now, he'd be like, give it a shot or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Give me Tony.
I would say Swerve.
So,
give me
yeah.
Swerve.
I say
biggest
Tony
fumble. Yeah. WWE roster. We got some changes to some names, bro. You see this?
They're taking away nicknames.
Yeah. Yeah, they got rid of Seth frickin' Rollins. We got rid of Big Bronson Reed, and we got rid of Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. Why do you think this is?
You think TKO got a little bit something to do with that?
I think so. I think because right now we hear, TKO starting the boxing with Saudi.
Okay.
So TKO starting boxing, UFC, WWE. So I think they just want to kind of market WWE as more of a real sport, I think. With you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
But what's going to be cool is what I hear is Saudi's going to put on Boxing Friday, UFC Saturday, and fucking WWE Sunday. Bam, bam, bam.
Whole weekend.
Yeah. That'd be lit.
Did you notice on the screen on Raw, they said next week's Brussels?
Yeah. Brussels, Belgium.
That's crazy talk right there, bro.
Why is that crazy?
So you mean to tell me the last 2 weeks, the only good highlight we got from Raw in the States was the cage match. They're going to go overseas and they're going to get. Did you see the lineup? Oops, think about that.
Cena, bro. They got Cena already, man.
Not Cena, but did you see what was the match they advertised for in Raw? It's going to be a tag match. I can't remember.
Maybe. I can't remember. But I know SmackDown's looking pretty good too. We got fucking Miz TV with motherfucking Cody. We got Mello versus Randy Orton, bro. Let's go. We're going to get an RKO out of nowhere, but a new version of it, bro. We about to get the new version of an RKO out of nowhere. Javon Evans could have had the best one, but he missed it with that fucking hella corkscrew. But man, I think this Mello RKO out of nowhere is going to be chef's kiss,
man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And I want to see how Randy is in the ring because let me tell you something. Randy has never been my favorite in the ring because he does the same moves in the same chronological order every time. All right. That's boring. 2, he's not like Daniel Bryanson said. He said, I can go and be as physical as I want with Sheamus, and that's no problem. He said, some guys like Randy Orton, that's a problem. Randy Orton don't like being
Undertaker
physical.
Always said that too. Undertaker always said, he's like, you ain't chopping me, bro. You ain't doing it. I'll give you one. They don't like it, but so I want to see how Randy does a match with Carmelo Hayes, and I think it's gonna be a fucking banger. It's gonna be a banger. Bro. So it's gonna be a banger.
Let's see how that goes.
Your boy, we spoke about him, Travis Scott. So he went golfing with Swerve Strickland, and Swerve said that someone's been training Travis Scott to get in the ring. Do you know who's been training him?
Who?
Booker T.
What?
So are we going to get a Travis Scott fucking match in the WWE? It's looking that way.
Bro.
And I'm going to say this right now. It is going to be the worst celebrity match of all time.
Listen.
It's going to be terrible, bro. Listen. If it happens, it's good. And you know what's going to suck for Travis Scott is everyone already hates him because of what he did to Cody.
Right. But see, this is my point. Why would you put someone like that in the ring? He can't even throw a fake good-looking punch.
Yeah. That might be a setback, though. They might have had him going in sooner, and now they're like, oh, we're going to have to pump that. Get with Booker, bro. Go with Booker, man. Come on.
I can see the payoff from this. I can see Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes give that motherfucker a receipt for the lifetime, bro. He's going to give him one. Bro. He's gonna give him a receipt like no other. And
that Brock Lesnar receipt.
Oh, Brock Lesnar coming ragdoll Travis Scott over that ring, bro. Shit. That shit was crazy, man.
Man, that Bubba Ray wants to give him a receipt. A lot of people want to give that man a receipt, bro.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about the wrestling industry is completely fraternal. They protect each other. They are a fucking fraternity. And if you mess with one, you mess with all of them. I heard motherfucking, what's his name? Stevie Richards. Used to be in ECW. He called Travis Scott, goddamn, you're a fucking asshole. You're an asshole. No, because he...
And, speaking of backstage, too, I forget who was asking him about it, but they were asking Logan Paul about it. They're like, so you like fuck with everyone backstage? He's like, backstage is kind of like high school and shit. He's like, there's a clique here. There's a clique here. He's like, not everyone's a big happy family all the time. Yep. He's like, there's some, you know who he said he butts heads with the most?
Who?
Stu, the camera guy.
What?
Yeah, he said, me and that dude we never see eye to eye.
Why?
You know, Stu's like the entrance guy, right? You know, he's always, so I don't know. Just Logan's idea and Stu's ideas are probably different. But
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, and I was like, to me, I always think like the back is like that too. Like everyone's just like, "What up, bro? Hey, man, what up? What up?" But then you got to realize it's still people. It's still people. We're still tribal when it comes to being friends and stuff like that. Like you still don't get along with certain people. You know?
You got cliques. It's always been that way. It's like that at jobs. You got cliques. Yeah, everybody will greet each other and say goodbye to each other, but the people you really click with, it's always been like that.
Yeah. And they were like, do you guys like, you know, talk for this? He's like, no, you kind of just get your match, talk to him real quick, do the match, and you just go out and do it. Yeah. He's like, it's not as friendly as everyone thinks it is. He's like, it's nice, but it's like not everyone is fucking best friends back there. You know what I'm saying?
Rightfully so. There's only a couple of spots at the top.
Yeah.
So you're in competition with every single person in that locker room, one shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that.
All right, we got Stephanie's Places, bro. I'm excited for this. You want to hear this episode list that we got?
Let's go.
We're starting March 26th with the Second City Saint, CM Punk.
Okay.
No, yeah. CM, I thought it'd be Roman too. I thought you'd want to start with the bang, but CM Punk's probably the second best bang.
Okay.
You know? Then we get Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley. Stone Cold.
Nice.
Charlotte Flair. Roman Reigns.
Perfect.
Pat McAfee.
Okay.
The Undertaker. Triple H, her husband.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
And then on May 28th, John Cena.
Oh, it's gonna be dope as fuck, bro. I want to see the John Cena one. Yeah.
And John Cena's May 28th. So we got March 26th to May 28th.
Perfect.
So about 2 months.
Perfect. I like it.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it, man. It looks like a dope show.
I heard. I'm like, with Charlotte. I'm like,
yeah. They got her. I saw a clip from the Charlotte. They got her in like a helicopter, like, you know, Ric Flair's famous entrance. Which when we were talking about famous entrances last week, I totally forgot about that fucking helicopter entrance from Ric Flair, bro.
Yeah, from back in the day.
When he came in, I think he lost to Kerry Von Erich that match. I think he did. But
outside,
I was like, son of a bitch.
Outside in the stadium.
I was like, totally forgot about that.
Landed. Now let me ask you this: if I could take a woman out, remove Charlotte from Stephanie's Places, I would put in. Go.
I'd want to say Bianca Belair. That's who I'd want to see. Or Liv Morgan.
Bingo.
There you go.
There you go. Liv or Bianca. One of those two. But I would lean more towards Liv right now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We do not like Charlotte Flair here on the 404 Hills.
We don't.
Nothing personal.
Nah.
Just not a fan. It's not a fan.
I haven't been a fan of hers, like, at all.
Speaking of women wrestling in WWE, the word on the street is the Sesame Street gang, Wyatt 6, is going to be involved in a storyline with Alexa Bliss going into WrestleMania. It has been 90 days since we've seen the Wyatt 6. I know you're happy about that. So what kind of story can they tell?
For her to be the new leader of the Wyatt 6 and for her to chase gold? I don't know.
Who does she wrestle? Nikki Cross? Does she fight Nikki Cross first? Oh, no. Or is she like, I don't get what they're going to do here.
I don't see no other pathway to anything. You know, Sesame Street gang, I don't know. Maybe they have a fucking Sesame Street fight or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't know with who. I don't know. I wish they would drop it. I wish they would just drop this Wyatt 6 thing. It's not hitting. It hasn't been hitting since the debut. This is not me being a hater. This is me telling the truth. I'm not interested at all at the Wyatt 6 because the main person who will maybe be interested in the Wyatt 6 was Bray Wyatt, and he's no longer here. Bless his soul with us. You know what I mean? So nah. They need to get rid of it. Drop the gimmicks. I think it would have been nice if they had like a nice little tribute moment to Bray after he passed a year ago. You know, but now it's too much. It's being stretched out too long.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
The only way, like I said it then, I'll say it now. The only way I would get excited for the Wyatt 6, and I would stop calling it the Sesame Street gang, if Alexa Bliss becomes the female version of the Fiend.
That'd be dope. With the mask though, with the mask. Does she have to wear a mask?
With the mask and all, bro.
Okay.
She'll do it just like Bray did it. When he ain't in the ring, he's his regular Bray.
Yeah.
When he in the ring, you get the Fiend. You get the female.
Should just look hard as fuck to wrestle in, man. That mask.
No, that shit don't look hard. It just looks hot.
Like the Beast Mortos mask. The Beast Mortos mask, I'm like, that shit hard as fuck to wrestle in.
When Mortos takes his mask off, I guarantee you his head is this small. Like Beetlejuice style, bro. His head is sweat so much, his head is the size of a peanut.
All right, bro. So did you hear about WWE ID? Do you see this at all?
No.
So basically, you know, we had this thing that we thought was a great idea. They're kind of recognizing indie wrestlers. Right. Well, now WWE ID is like Instagramming and Twittering and all this stuff. And it's like, hey, indie wrestlers, you know you can still sign them to wrestle in your promotion. So apparently right now, anyone who got tagged with that WWE ID, which everyone thought was going to be a great idea, they're not getting booked, bro.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
Really?
And I understand why. Why would I book someone that is eventually going to go to WWE? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to book you, you become a star, and then WWE just plucks you away from my promotion.
Yeah.
Like, you have a contract with WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to have a contract with me. If I'm down south wrestling, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to be exclusive. You want them to be exclusive.
Yeah. I don't want you to like, oh, you're just here because you're waiting for WWE to bring you up. That's cool. That makes me feel great, you know, even though that is everyone's ultimate goal. But like, to me, I get why indie wrestling companies aren't booking these people. You know what I mean?
Well, see, look, this is the thing I was afraid of. And now it's happening faster before our eyes before we know. I was afraid of monopolizing the industry, the independent wrestling circuits by them doing it. And they actually not only doing that, they're actually freezing out talent.
Yeah. You're trying to become like Walmart, bro. You're trying to crush all these mom and pops. You know what I'm saying? You know what?
I think AEW is doing the great thing. So AEW is saying, hey, y'all want to go ahead and monopolize all the indies wrestlers? All you want to, go right ahead. Guess what? We're going to stick to our New Japan people. We're going to stick to our New Japan people. And then Speedball, I just knew it. Speedball escaped at the right time. Because I had you known, if Speedball would still be with TNA, he would have got sucked into that vortex of WWE. But he left right before that shit happened, that deal happened, right? Yeah. So he was able to go to AEW. And that now, WWE, they can't get their hands on Gabe Kidd. Because Gabe Kidd is going to be all elite. And I'm telling you, Gabe Kidd is something to be reckoned with. He's something serious. And matter of fact, AEW, why didn't you put Gabe Kidd on our TV this week?
Yeah, maybe he hasn't signed yet. Maybe he's undecided. Maybe he's undecided still.
So I think AEW, I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna farm and share talent between AAA or CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. And what do you like? We brought it up previous. I'm gonna ask you again. Should AEW do a brand split, bro? I think it would help them. Yes.
Their roster is bloated now. They have a lot of female wrestlers. They have a lot of male wrestlers.
You gotta separate them. You gotta separate them.
Tomorrow.
I don't want Orange Cassidy fucking main event Dynamite and Collision in 1 week, bro.
Come on.
I only want to see it once a week.
Come on. And look, let me get something straight. I want these people to understand before they start jumping on us. We don't have a dislike for Orange Cassidy. I think he's pretty good in the ring. I get his gimmick. It's funny.
Great mid-carder.
Right.
Great mid-carder.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I say upper mid-carder at best.
Yeah.
But he ain't no main event type caliber guy, bro. Nah.
Not at all.
Not to me, bro. I can't.
Nope. Nah. It's not for me. It's not for me.
It's not for me, brother.
And speaking of Collision, so, you know, they on TNT, TBS, whatever station they on. HBO Max. So we got March Madness coming up, right? Did you hear about this?
No.
So March 22nd and 23rd, a Saturday and Sunday. I think this is stupid, they're splitting Collision into 2 1-hour episodes.
Oh, no.
And it's going to start at 11 p.m. because of the tournament. So they're trying to get the tournament crowd to carry over 2 nights in a row Saturday. How do you feel about this, bro? I knew you would hate this, bro. And I'm like, is it going to be 2 separate collisions, or is it just going to stop and then pick up right away the next? You know what I mean?
Why don't they just put Collision on Friday night then?
Why don't they just play it on Max Live?
Because they play the tournament too. They're playing the tournament on Max too.
I know, but on Max I can choose to watch Collision live instead of watching the goddamn tournaments live.
And to be honest with you, I know the show is not going to even be live. It's going to be a pre-recorded show. So shit, you can put
it's at 11 p.m., bro.
For 1 hour.
Maybe later if the games go to OT too. Could be even later, bro.
What?
Smart move, dumb move.
It's a dumb move by AEW. Very dumb because they have shown before that this shit don't work. You're not going to get the spillover from the crowd. Maybe for the first 15, 20 minutes. And that's for people who probably watch the game and they then start doing something else. But if they don't watch wrestling, they're not going to start watching now.
That's why I was like, I don't know how many. I mean, I'm sure there are NCAA basketball fans that also watch AEW, but the carryover ain't that much, man. Just play it all on one night.
It's not. So no.
And is it going to be 2 presentations of 2 separate shows, or is it just going to be a to be continued, pick up right away when we it's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's going to
because they're going to film it together.
Yeah, they're going to cut it up and do some editing. So it's going to be 2 presentations, 2 different shows, bro. I don't know.
Crazy, right?
Insane. But you got to understand, when you have a station that has NBA, NHL, Major League baseball,
the fucking Braves and shit. You got all that shit, bro. You got all that.
They're going to move around some shit. But,
so wait, are Braves games still on TBS? I don't watch baseball, like I said.
The only time baseball, so TBS have Sunday night baseball after a certain time of the year, and maybe a couple of playoff games. But that's it.
Yeah.
Mostly the Braves.
So we're not going to get we're not going to get baseball games pushing Collision even further down Saturday night. Okay.
No.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy though, bro. That's
crazy work, bro.
But word on the street, I know you don't know who he is, but George St. Pierre, bro.
Yeah.
The famous UFC fighter is coming to AEW, word on the street, and he's going to get in the ring. And I'm excited, bro. I've
never
GSP,
watched him before.
Bro.
I never watched him in the mat.
And I think that would just bring in a whole new audience too, bro. That's going to bring, and it makes sense. Well, not really makes sense because UFC's with WWE. So it's kind of interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
That he's coming to AEW. Yeah.
So what happened to where he's not going to WWE? What happened?
He ain't owned by UFC no more. He's his own man, bro. He's his own man.
Let's piggyback off that celebrity shit, right? So
yeah.
Who did we see at Elimination Chamber in the crowd?
What was it, Toronto?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see Drake because they didn't show him.
No, he was in there.
Yeah. They never showed him, though.
I'm saying
not one time.
Not on TV. I'm saying someone had the phone out and recorded Drake in the crowd.
Yeah,
and he started following WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the next day, we got news that AEW has reached out to Kendrick Lamar.
Low blow.
Kendrick Lamar to counteract their Drake. And you know what Kendrick Lamar said? He said, "Who is AEW?"
He said what?
I don't even think Kendrick Lamar even watch wrestling. Yeah. To be honest with you, man. Yeah. But if AEW get a chance to have Kendrick Lamar show up on their show, holy shit, bro! Does WWE try to get Drake on their shit?
Oh, do you know when he's coming? Who? Jey Uso's entrance at WrestleMania.
Drake?
Yes.
No.
100%, bro. Watch, bro. Watch it. Book it. Drake will be the musical entrance to Jey Uso's entrance to WrestleMania. He'll be there, bro.
Wow.
100%. Book it. Hunter. Mr. Paul Levesque. All right, bro. My last one. Big Papa Pump. Talking about Hulk Hogan. We're going to start with the first one. 2 stories. We got 2 stories. The first one is Scott Steiner said, they're waiting to kick off a Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're trying to get the matches together. They have the match list. He said they had to wait till Hulk Hogan got there to approve the match card. I thought this man had creative control just over himself. This man had creative control over the whole company, bro.
Insane.
Eric Bischoff, explain yourself, bro. Explain yourself, Bischoff, because you said Hulk Hogan never used his creative control. Yeah. I've heard that so many fucking times out of his mouth. But you know what I've heard around everyone else's mouth? This motherfucker used it all the time. Yeah. He used it all the time.
Insane, bro. Like,
explain yourself,
and
bro.
What doesn't make sense is, why would Hogan have anything to do with any other body's matches, bro? Put his thumb on him.
And it makes, like, I mean, Hulk Hogan was the biggest name in WCW. Like, like, you want to make your company bigger. Let's listen to the guy who's been the biggest star in wrestling for a long time. It makes a little sense. But to piss off your whole locker room just for Hulk Hogan?
Just for Hogan.
Insane, bro. Insane. What would you do? What would you do if you a wrestler and you're like, hey, man, Hulk hasn't signed off on this yet.
Fuck? What you mean? What you mean?
I'll be like, say what?
I'll be like, am I wrestling Hogan? No. Yeah. Well, then why I need his opinion? What's going on here? Yeah, bro.
Crazy, bro.
It's man, it's like, bro, it's like they open up a can of, it's like California, thank you guys. You open up a fucking can of worms on Hogan now, bro. Because everybody and mamas is rolling out the damn closet. They clean out their closet on Hogan. Man.
Apparently he left a whole bunch of fans stranded in South Carolina too at a Great American Beer kind of signing shit. Like, there was thousands of people and no Hogan.
The funny thing is, people are coming up with merchandise other than beer and having Hogan to sign it. And it clearly states this is not an autograph or a merchandise signing. This is only, he will only sign the case of beer. That's it. But people are coming
that you got to buy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he's in the business. Hogan is a business, and rightfully so, right? But I hear people online bitching and complaining because I took my Hulk Hogan shirt and he wouldn't sign it. No, he's not going to sign it because it tells you this is not one of those type of events. Yeah. This is promotion for All American Beer. If you ain't got no All American Beer, well, then you don't need to be here. That's what he said.
Have you ever waited in line at anything for a wrestler's autograph?
Only thing I waited in line for back in 2004 was for the new Michael Vick Madden at GameStop midnight. That was the only time I waited in line for anything, bro.
Really?
And yeah.
Damn. I was always in line at midnight for the NCAA football games, but
yeah,
I've waited in line for an autograph from one wrestler when I was in the 4th grade.
Who was that?
And I wanted more than anything Tori Wilson.
Really?
Bro, I was in love with that girl, bro. She said, to Aaron, XOXO, Tori. And my dad took me up there. He's like, I did not say a fucking word, bro.
It was quiet as kept, right?
I was 4th grade, bro.
Listen,
Tori Wilson's the only autograph I've ever waited in a significant line.
Okay, one other time I did after a Hawks game. This is when the Hawks was really bad. We had Jason Terry as our fucking star. I waited in line. I had a Hawks hat. I got the Hawks hat signed by Dominique Wilkins, right?
Nice.
With no problem. I get down to Jason Terry. It was a table full of Hawks. I just want my hat signed by Dominique Wilkins and Jason Terry. I get down to Jason Terry. Take my hat off. I say, can you sign my hat? He looks at the hat, looks at me, looks at the hat, looks at his publicist or whatever that person was, and he gave me this fucking fuck you face, bro. But the dude told him, go ahead and sign it. So he went and signed it, bro. Tell me why, to this day, I don't like fucking Jason Terry. Because how do you have the all-time greatest Hawk thus far?
And you don't want to sign
Dominique Wilkins sign it with no fucking problem. This is Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Slam dunk champ. Come on, greatest Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to Jason Terry, and he's looking at me like, oh, I'm too good to sign your hat. Fuck you, Jason Terry. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, man. I understand this. Yeah. I remember that shit, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Peanut head ass motherfucker. Fuck you, man.
Now, the other Scott Steiner Hulk Hogan story was Scott Steiner confronted Hulk Hogan's wife at the time. And he went up to her and said, are you Hulk's wife? She said, yeah. And he said, I'm going to slap the shit out of your husband when I see him. Motherfucking Hulk Hogan called the cops and told him that Scott Steiner slapped the shit out of his wife and tried to get him thrown in jail, bro. The only thing that got Scott Steiner out of it was filmed at the airport with hella security cameras. And clearly he didn't smack fucking Hulk Hogan's wife, bro. Ain't that, dude, it's so crazy how because of the internet and everything, Hulk Hogan's reputation is just plummeting, bro.
You know what?
Plummeting.
So listen, I have a problem with this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Do you think if California never happened, would we be having people jumping out the goddamn closet about Hulk Hogan right now?
No.
I don't think so either, bro.
No. Once the crowd booed him, they were like, "Oh, this is why they're booing him.
Like,
this,
shit, it's my time. It's my time."
That's what I'm saying. Like the Scott Steiner getting thrown in jail shit happened years ago.
Decades.
We just heard about it. Ago. We just heard about it 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying?
That boy Scott Steiner said Hogan's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
bro.
Scott Steiner's a real one, though, bro.
He is, bro. He's a real one, bro. He's a real one. And remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about Braun Breaker. I'm like, why don't he use his real name, Rex Steiner, right? Yeah. And I said, and he was like, because he don't want to be like him. I said, yeah, but he dresses like him and uses all their moves. Tell me why Scott Steiner said the same damn thing to him, bro. He said he said that too.
He said, "Come on, nephew, I know what you're doing."
Yeah. And he said, one thing I haven't done was fall flat on my face off the second rope. Remember when Braun Breaker did that?
I like when he asked Scott Steiner about the body transformation. He's like, "I just got more cut." No, bitch, you did steroids, bro.
I said, how did you go from here to here? He's like,
just a big dude to being cut.
Bro, I liked his explanation. He's like, what's up with that tattoo in the middle? He said, you see scars. I kept tearing because I'm weightlifting and it kept getting bigger and bigger. So he got tattoos to cover up all the scars. Scott Steiner, bro, I think we need to give him some flowers on the 404 Hills, bro. I think he doesn't get enough recognition, enough respect of what he meant to this industry and how big of a star he really was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And he wrestled on like one leg in the WWE once he went over. He was injured the whole time.
Freakzilla.
He just kept wrestling.
That's
couldn't even feel his leg. Yeah.
Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
Yeah.
You take all the fucking No Limit slangs and shit. Your songs and shit, bro. And that was his little stick. You know what I'm saying? For WCW.
Look forward to seeing his kids in the WWE too.
Oh.
Yeah. His other son's playing college ball. He doesn't look as big. But the other son that played football looks jacked that just signed with WWE. So
that's Scott's son, right?
Yeah. Both Scott's got a son that plays D1 ball, D1 football. The football player, I think, is in development. And we got Mark Henry's kid in development, too. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Great shit.
Looking forward. The land of Bro, I saw it. Someone commented online. They were like, Dominic Mysterio is only where he was because who of his father is. I was like, yeah, and so are half the other fucking wrestlers, dude. It's WWE is nepotism all day, bro.
Yeah. If you don't like nepotism, then I guess you don't like fucking politics because half the motherfuckers in politics is only there because of their fucking people.
Do you like The Rock, motherfucker? Third generation Randy Orton, Cody, Rhodes, Roman, Reigns? What are you talking about, bro?
Come on, Jimmy Uso. Come on.
Yes.
This is nothing but nepotism.
We can keep going, bro.
It's nothing but nepotism.
Keep going.
Come on. Natalia, nepotism.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Nepotism.
Come on, man. If you don't know this by now, then you ain't been watching the damn show. And I congratulate you new fans.
Yeah. Guess who else wants to be a wrestler? Undertaker's daughter. And when she gets old enough, she's going to get a shot. It's going to happen.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. The Chris Van Fleet, Michelle McCool interview, she's like, all this girl is obsessed about is wrestling. So,
oh shit, that's dope as fuck.
So we'll see.
Can we get a female Undertaker?
That's the way it's going.
Damn, okay.
That's the way it's going, bro.
I rock with it.
That's the way it's going, bro. Yeah,
I rock with it, man.
Yeah. You got anything else, big dog?
That's it, man. But what a hell of a fucking week for wrestling. Like I said, if you got bombarded and you got I'm gonna say barricaded by this damn tribalism, you done missed out on some good shit. So from both companies.
We got the build to Mania coming, guys. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
The build.
And once Mania ends, we gonna focus on All In, baby.
Look, we got 5 weeks. 5 weeks before Mania.
Plenty of time.
The card still hasn't been set, but we starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Are you excited for the triple threat match that looks like it's about to happen? Punk, Franklin, Roman.
Super stoked, bro. So excited, bro. It's getting a main event night one. Sorry, it is. You know what's funny, bro? You know what's so funny,
true.
Bro? Triple H, bro, they got him, bro. They got him good. Because they asked Triple H. They said, "Hey, man, it's been a while. It's been a while since a woman has main event of WrestleMania, right?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, you know, you got to earn it. You got to deserve it. The story has to be good enough for you to main event WrestleMania." And someone said, "Hey, Triple H, You're the one writing the fucking story.
I mean, that's true. But again,
it's only you can make it a good story, Triple H. You're the booker, bro.
The people make
they got to deliver it. They got to deliver.
Not even that, but the people got to make the stars. So you tell me right now, what female star deserves to be in the main event more than the men right now?
I mean, deserving, just off accolades, deserve?
No, not accolades. Just
like storyline wise.
Hot.
Yeah,
who's hot right now in the women's division that can take that spot? Like Becky Lynch was so fucking hot, she had to do main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
who is hot right now?
Not like that.
Nobody.
No one like that.
Nobody.
Yeah. But I would say the one female story that's the hottest right now is the one that has the least chance to be the main event, and that's Naomi and Jade.
Exactly. And
that's the hottest women's story right now, and it's the one that has the least chance to main event because Charlotte and Tiffy could have a chance just because Charlotte's pedigree.
No,
it won't. But then you have Rhea, Bianca, and Io, which is looking like a triple threat, which could potentially do it. But the greatest story right now is Naomi and Jade.
Yeah.
So, and that ain't gonna main event.
So, to your question, there is nothing. Like Triple H said, there ain't nobody deserving of it yet. So I agree with
Jay Gunther, open night 1 or open night 2?
Jay Gunther will be the match before the main event.
You think?
Yeah.
I think they open. I think they kick off a show.
You think they open?
Just like Drew and Seth last year. They kicked off night 2.
But you know what? Now that you think about it, I think they do open with Jay. I think they opened the whole fucking show with Jay coming through the crowd. That's going to be a long-ass entrance. That's going to be a 15-minute entrance, bro.
It's going to be way up there in Vegas. Shit.
What if Jay Uso comes from the top?
If I'm Jay, I'd want to come down
to the stadium, bro.
I think I'd want to come in through the ramp. I think if I'm WrestleMania,
it's WrestleMania, bro.
Yeah, if I'm at the I want the ramp, bro. I want the ramp. Hell yeah, y'all. But that's the show. Word on the street. Like, comment, subscribe, talk shit. Peace.
Deuces.